Welcome to Mahatma Gandhi University, located in the picturesque landscape of Meghalaya. Our interesting range of programs provides an opportunity to choose the knowledge and skills as per the need. We have state-of-art infrastructure with fully Wi-Fi campus. The campus provides smart classrooms, well-furnished hostels, digital library, and fully equipped labs. Students have access to large acre sports complex, fully equipped gym, and music and culture center. We also provides various scholarship to students. Admission open now. Just walk into the campus or give a call.
Kinong yalam kaseng hinyo trap achik national movement lane ke HANM menta kasengi ke laipo tarik unai lur kila lej banya kendo yu sembut menteri rangba uba preston tensong na kabenta bandawa na ka sorkar bahkan buno da ka polisi batikna na kabenta kitrai jela hakabaya day baka jingthap kam hapo ki private sector. Ladawaru bagi day banyo kam kumba prapo lane praposan person da ki riulum bantri ki jai kam baper haki private sector. Balaya thuru banakaliang usembut menteri rangba ulakular ban simkhya yakane hapo kan riu penai. Susu laong ru banakaliang kaseng HNM kakersha ni ka jingwan ki company nabar jela ne nabar riru henry ki khon samla na jela ki de banyo kam hapo ki private company ki badan hapo ka jela.
Where the HNM central body through its employment cell has mandate from the government of Meghalaya to make laws and enact it so that 80% of jobs will be reserved for the indigenous tribal of the state of Meghalaya in all private sectors, which includes the private institution, private finance institution, companies, factories, and the others sector as well, like service sectors. So our interaction with the Deputy Chief Minister today is very good. It's very positive, where the Deputy Chief Minister has thanked us that we have really taken this particular issues, which is really concerned with the state, with the youth of the state of Meghalaya. Firstly, he has assured us that maybe within 6 months he will be able to make this particular law, so that the deserving student, if they are not qualified for a government job, at least they will get employment in any particular private institute. So basically, what we are demanding today is that if you look at the state of Haryana, as well as Karnataka, these states have reserved at least 75% of the employment of jobs in any private sectors within the state to the local population. So this is also what we want the government of Meghalaya to reserve. We are not touching the creamy layers, which is the government job. We are talking here only with the private sectors, that the government should reserve at least 80%. And then we were talking also today with the Deputy Chief Minister regarding the underemployment, where we have seen there are so many students who have passed, who has already got a degree, maybe master degree, or some of them have even got PhD. These people, they are even applying for a beyond job in the government offices, in the different government sectors. Why? Because of the age limit. So here we are not talking about the age limit, but we are talking about the underemployment issues, where people who have graduated in a specific field are being employed in some field which is not equivalent to their education standard. So the problem here is, what is the point of us sending our children, sending our relatives to an institution, very good institution, where when they came back to our state, they have nowhere to work. This is also a part of what we call as brain drain. Why we are demanding 80%? We are not demanding 100%. Actually, we are supposed to demand 100%. But why are we not demanding 100%? Because you see, there is a gap in employment. The population of Meghalaya is around 33 lakhs. So out of that 33 lakhs, some of them are retiring, some of them are students, some of them are working in their own field. So how many people do we have for employment? How many people do we have for our labor force? That is the question. So if we invite more companies to come here, at least 80%, Maybe we'll not be able to provide 80% of employment with our local because our labor force is very low. But whatever we have, give them jobs. If you ever heard a statement from H&M, time and again, we have asserted that we welcome each and every investment that comes from mainland India or any foreign direct investment that comes into the state of Meghalaya. In fact, H&M wants to invest in the state of Meghalaya, provided they help our people to get jobs. They help our people to grow in the day-to-day lives. So that is what we are looking. But if you see the scenario now, I have visited almost all the factories and the financial institution, as well as the educational institution. We have seen that it's not only 20% where they have employed people. If this is the scenario, let me tell you from the H&M side, we'll say it's straightforward that we don't want anybody to come and invest here where the indigenous people does not get anything. Come and invest here. Let us make a win-win situation where you make a profit, we get a job, we are satisfied. So that is what we are looking from this side of the